Not so good outing against the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll tell you more about that as we.
Just not that kind of guy now.
Van Gundy also concerned about his team's lack of energy at the start. And Drummond. Dario, and there is Drummond. Very slow.
Win tonight. You want to reassure that thought.
Yeah, right.
You know, you're right. You're not going to win tonight.
Losing by 17
Ooh.
at the Palace as well. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope the following Tuesday. Saric getting into the paint following his own miss. Boy, the work rate of Dario Saric. A little more lively after that very slow start. McConnell, one more for Holmes, and that is
ate it up quickly, and then all of a sudden was ready to dish with the finish for Sean.
By the way, T.J. McConnell already with 5 assists.
Right as the Sixers were heading out west, Phoenix was his first game.
Yep. Ran away from Justin Anderson. He had Drummond, by the way, second in the NBA in rebounding, averaging a shade under 14 seconds to Hassan Whiteside of Miami. As right now, Robert Covington is your power forward. Ish Smith.
Hey, but the jumper or the jump hook, very effective.
And now it's 9 straight. Boy, Harper had a mismatch with Ish Smith. Sixers didn't get it to him. Now it's Covington, and he hits the threes. Sixers need to take better care of the ball. They've turned it over. Ball.
Little flex offense by the Pistons. There's going to be some miscommunication out there.
Covington out, replaced by Justin Anderson. Statistically, not the year he had last year, his rookie season. Stauskas for 3, and down it goes for Nick's
departure. 8 turnovers by the 76ers. They missed their point guard.
Dario Saric. Stauskas puts it into spin mode, and
a threshold sort of, or past a threshold where you can get to apply it in the game. It's one thing to practice, it's another thing to actually apply it in the game. Side to side, nonetheless effective.
Ish Smith, for him or not, as they try to work pick and roll with a new guy. That's Justin Harper, and it dissolves into a.
Have a good offense so you don't allow those plays in particular.
Justin Harper looking like the new guy right now, as Sixers down 11, under a minute to play here in the first half. That is Harris. Here are the Pistons. They've made 9 of their last 10. Covington, good defense on Ish Smith, who somehow got 2 anyway. 1.3 remaining here for the Sixers. Pistons, they're lucky. Sean Holmes, a starter for him, and he is playing with a tender hamstring. Plus, the Sixers have 1 player in his second game, Justin Anderson. Another in his 5th. I should say Justin Harper, and another in his 5th game. It's Justin Anderson. With Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Andre Drummond in the middle. The forwards, Marcus Morris and John Lure for the head coach, Stan Van Gundy. Caldwell-Pope connects. Brett Brown calling a timeout.
Mark.
And now the Pistons get some serious separation. Reggie Jackson, the latest to add to the Sixer deficit, which has reached 19. The Pistons' largest lead. Saric now with a dozen. Marcus Morris for 3 after the offensive rebound by Reggie Jackson. Stauskas for 3, got it. Nick Stauskas having a night. He's got 16 points in the game.
Pull it out, wait for your teammates.
Boy, McConnell got in trouble and lost it. 17 Sixer turnovers, that's their average for a game. Morris for 3, and he got it. On the wood after missing the attempt. And a tough 2 for Reggie Jackson. So the Pistons, and it's not like you can empty the bench and go to 5 new guys.
No.
He's playing with a short bench tonight.
Got to use everything you got. Not a lot of room for adjustments.
Robert Covington on the drive. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot will make his first second half appearance. Justin Anderson will come in as well. Caldwell Pope, an opportunity for a 4-point play.
KCP will be a free agent this summer. Keep that in mind.
That is correct. Restricted, but still a free agent.
Match it. Can't see Detroit letting him go. You never know.
Another hook shot for Drummond. Bears repeating, leads the NBA in hook shots made.
Got it too deep for anyone to come over it with any effective help.
TJ McConnell back in, and he is actually in there now with Sergio Rodriguez. Second hoop for 5. That's Brett Brown getting the new guy.
Get him
a shot, try to get him some confidence. Exactly, as Drummond slams for 2. That is Harper for the Sixers. Justin Harper. TJ McConnell and Andre Drummond determined to keep him at bay, which he did. Undermanned. Second of back-to-back games as they come out trapping here to begin the 4th. Playing only 9 players. Jahlil Okafor, the late scratch because of a sore right knee.
Trying to develop good habits and maintain them, Mark. They're not going to let up right now. This is not as easy as turning a switch on and off. It's on. They want to keep it on.
Dario Saric, Harris, and on the floor for the first time, Aaron Baines, the native of New Zealand, but actually claims Australia as his home. So yes, he has a deep connection with Brett Brown, who spent 17 years of his life in Australia. And actually, Detroit playing much better lately. In fact, with this win, they'll be 9-5 in their last 14 games. As Saric hits the 3. Dario, his first 3 of the game, give him 19 points, 6 boards, and the rookie career high 8 assists. Ask anybody.
Yeah, Michael Cooper used to get fits from 33. And I think Dario has that potential to have the same kind of effect. He's not going to be Larry Bird, but he could have that effect.
Stauskas, who had a very good night offensively. That's a beautiful move by Nick Stauskas, as tonight for Brett Brown. That's what you do. You're a foodie. Tobias Harris. Morris finishing with 22. For the Pistons now with 3 players with 20 or more, including Caldwell Pope and Jackson, the starting backcourt. Baines in no man's land, where he is able to dunk it. Aaron Baines, 7'3", and he's 290. Signed a 3-year, $21 million deal after 1 season for the San Antonio Spurs.
Friends call
Boban Marjanovic.
Yeah, friends call him Bobo, so we'll call him Boban.
0 for 3. One minute to play. Good, and a foul for Boban Marjanovic.
Nonetheless, showing a nice soft touch there from the line.
Markieff, all 7'4" of him, became a great shot blocker with the Utah Jazz. During the Frank Layden times, when the Sixers now 1-1 on the 3-game homestand. After the victory last night against New York, they will fall to 23-39 after 62 games in Detroit. The Pistons continuing their playoff push. They have won 2 straight. They're 9-5 in their last 14, and they are 2 games now below 500 at 30-30.